let's say you are planning on coming to Thailand, but you're not really much of a party person. Maybe you're not much of a drinker. Maybe those are in your past days. And of course, if you're looking for a great party, Thailand is a place to find it. But there are quite a few things to enjoy in Thailand that don't really have anything to do with getting hammered and being hungover. Luckily, if you're an outdoor person, which I fancy myself, there is plenty to do. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video and welcome to the Tempus TV compound. We are hanging out, waiting for the AC guy yet again, if I had a nickel. But I recently had a couple friends reach out. They want to come to Thailand. They're involved in the nightlife industry in America, so when they take a vacation, they don't necessarily just want to party the whole time. So they were asking me if there was anything else we could do, if there was other places we could go, maybe we can get out in nature a little bit, see some pretty sights. And it got me thinking, I'm sure there's quite a few people that want to come to Thailand, but maybe they want to get out, they want to see a little bit more, and that's not to say they don't want to party at all. Even if you are living here, you're planning on moving here and you're going to partake in the nightlife, more power to you. But I do think it's a good idea to get out, see a little bit more of Thailand. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you some of the favorite places that I've been, as well as a few places that are on my list. Now, most of these are going to be outdoorsy type islands, beaches, mountains, things like that. If that's not your vibe, it's probably not the video for you. But if there's something else you would like to know about, feel free to let me know down in the comments. Let's get it rolling. So if you're planning on coming to Thailand and you've done any type of research at all so far, you've probably realized that there are islands aplenty. Now, of course, I don't have an exact number. I'm not that much of a researcher. A lot of them are gonna be in the south of Thailand, kind of around the Phuket, Krabi area. Really, a lot of them are in the south of Thailand, Andaman Sea. But over here in the east of Thailand as well, there are quite a few. A couple of my favorites are Koh Chang and Koh Samet. Koh Samet's only about an hour and a half south of here in Pattaya, and then about 3.5, 4 hours down to Trat province if you want to check out Koh Chang. Those are both super good. And of course, if you want to get the full experience, I would recommend going to as many islands as you can. Now, of course, they all have their own beautiful beaches, but they all kind of offer their own vibes and own differences. Now, of course, Thailand isn't only islands. There is a lot of different terrain, especially when you get up north. It's much more mountainous, waterfalls, things like that. One of the places that is on my list is Khao Sak National Park. Up north, close to Surat Thani. Super pretty. There's a big man-made reservoir with all these limestone structures popping out of it. Super cool looking. It's like something out of Avatar. That one's definitely on my list. I haven't had a chance to make it there yet. But if you are planning a trip and want to get some outdoor stuff done, I would definitely have that towards the top. One of my personal favorite places that I have been in Thailand so far is Kanchanaburi province. Now, the whole province in itself is super beautiful, but there is a national park there as well. And inside that national park is Erawan Falls. Essentially, the way that it works is it's a series of waterfalls going all this way up this mountain. I believe there's 7 in total. Now, you can go to the park year round, but really it is a sight to be seen during rainy season because more water, bigger waterfalls, obviously. Now, if it is raining really hard, it can be hard to get up there. They will close down certain parts of the fall. The hike itself is a little strenuous. It's not too bad for the first 3 or 4 waterfalls, but once you get up towards the top, it gets a little bit steeper. There's some ladders and stuff you gotta climb that are a little bit sketch, but it's a good time. And the majority of the waterfalls you are allowed to swim, which is super cool, especially after you've been hiking for a while. It is a sweaty one, no matter what time of year it is, so that is a nice way to relax. Kanchanaburi province, Erawan Falls. Of course, sharing these experiences with someone or having someone to show you around to all these new spots can be super fun, and I think that's a great way to go about it. Now, if you're an outdoorsy person, there are plenty of beautiful places to see all over Southeast Asia, whether that be Thailand, Indonesia, maybe even the Philippines. If you are planning a trip to the Philippines, one of the ways I can suggest maybe setting something up before you get there, and maybe even finding a special someone to share all these experiences with, I would definitely recommend checking out Christian Filipina. You can hop over on their app and get set up right now and start the search for a special someone that you can share these experiences with. Now, unlike a lot of the other guys where you kind of just download an app and you are left to your own devices, Christian Filipina does everything possible in their power to make sure you are set up for success, and you have the opportunities to specify what you're really looking for and what you value. If you're ready to get started in finding your special Filipina, feel free to click the link down below in the description. It will also be listed in the pinned comment. Whether you're looking for a special someone to possibly start building a future and a family, or you're just looking for some friends along the way, Christian Filipina is a route I would definitely recommend. Now, if you are looking to do a little island hopping, if I had to pick one group or one area, I would probably suggest Phi Phi Islands, just because it kind of gives you an opportunity to bounce around and get exactly what you're looking for out of your island trip. Whether you're part of the younger crowd and you're trying to meet some more people, have a few drinks, cut loose a little bit, or you're just not really looking to cut loose on your island adventure, Phi Phi offers a little bit of both. If you don't know, Phi Phi Islands, it's a group of 6 islands, and it goes everywhere from kind of built up, I wouldn't say metropolises, but very built up islands to completely uninhabited. And there are boats you can hire to go pretty much anywhere. So if I had to suggest one, I would definitely recommend Phi Phi. And like I said earlier, if you are in Pattaya or even Bangkok, maybe you don't want to hop a flight, you want something that's maybe a little bit easier access, Koh Samet and Koh Chang are right there too, and I've been to both of those, and I highly recommend Koh Samet. I like it, it's a little bit more low speed, easier to kind of get that whole beach to yourself vibe. Now this is just a very brief list of some of the other things that are available in Thailand besides the obvious. When it comes to nightclubs, partying, things like that, there are plenty of places for you to go in Thailand, but maybe that's not your vibe, or maybe you're looking for a little bit more on top of that. You've got endless options. These are just a few of my favorites, a couple that are on my list of to-dos and places that I would definitely recommend you check out on your next trip to Thailand. If you're currently in Thailand or you've been before and you have a place that you would like to recommend to me and maybe everybody else in the community here, feel free to drop it down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one.